too late. April's been found.
And we're a step closer to Aaron, you'll be glad to hear.
Really?
Been seen down south. M3 services. Do you know any mates you could be staying with?
None that I can think of.
As I explained to your boyfriend yesterday, obstructing a police inquiry is a criminal offence.
She told you. She doesn't know.
Only you must be lying. Because you told me you hadn't seen your son for 2 years, and he was here in the pub. If you've disowned him, I don't think the message is getting through.
Look, I have been up half the night trying to find my cousin's kid. Either charge me or go.
Give us a call if anything springs to mind.
Excuse me. I assume you hear about Aaron. Have you found him yet?
He's a friend of yours, is he?
Of course not. He's a criminal on the run.
He's not around here, love, don't worry.
Oh, I'm not concerned for me. It's just a terrible waste of resources.
Right. So you'll understand if I can't spare any more of my time.
I mean, I know people get married for all sorts of reasons, but you should have her entire day hijacked by a 5-year-old child.
Not entirely. It's not just about April.
What?
Nothing. I promised Marlon I wouldn't say anything.
Paddy?
Back in a minute.
Yes?
I couldn't help noticing your interest in Aaron.
If you've got something to say, I suggest you just spit it out.
It's you that reported him, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That conscience of yours is a killer.
It was my duty. He should never have come back here, putting you and Chaz in such an untenable position.
It's got nothing to do with you.
He has had the police looking for him for years. Hundreds of precious man-hours that could have been used looking for missing children like April.
Yeah, well, he hardly had Interpol and Red Alert, did he?
Oh, and that's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from you, Paddy Kirk. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Me?
If you felt any responsibility for that boy, you would make him understand that he's committed a crime and there is a price to pay.
Right, Edna, just for your information and to save you another call to Crime Stoppers, Aaron had nothing to do with that fire.
What?
Apart from taking the rap for it, which he only did to protect the person that was actually responsible. So, brilliant work, Edna. Well done.
Paddy? What are you doing?
Hiya. It's all right. I was just reminding Edna about a prescription for...
I just wish that they'd call. He's worrying that the police have got him.
But then they'll be looking in the wrong place. Police said Aaron had been seen on CCTV down south, just like Kane planned.
Well, I guess he's had plenty of practice of evading them. I mean, how long are they going to stay down there for? Every time I call Kane, his phone's switched off.
Yep, same for me.
Yeah, well, they need to be careful. Just as well they didn't try and come back yesterday. The whole village was crawling with cops looking for April.
There's not so many around now, but it's still risky.
Sooner Aaron gets himself back to France, the better.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
Yeah, we saw the police on the road, so I had to cut across the fields.
I was worried about you.
Same we have to worry about. We need to get him off ASAP.
Yeah, I don't have to go straight away, though, do I?
Sooner the better.
Thought I'd at least have time to say my goodbyes.
I'd never said anything to you. You're not just trying to forget about the whole thing.
I want to do what's right. I didn't sleep last night.
But it's not your problem. I told you, Aaron had nothing to do with the carriage fire. That's all you need to know. You not believe me?
I don't think you'd lie about it.
What's your problem?
You know that he didn't start that fire, but I think you know who did. Why didn't you go to the police and try to clear Aaron's name?
It's complicated.
Lies always are. And the more you tell, the harder it gets.
Edna, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. It would be better for everyone if you forgot about the whole thing.
Kane Dingle could have been burnt to death in that fire. Now, whatever I feel about him, nobody deserves to die like that. So I'm afraid I cannot turn a blind eye.
If he goes back to France, I don't even know when I'm going to see him again.
It's better than him ending up inside. You've got to be sensible about this.
Well, I'm not very good at being sensible. Not one of your best tricks, either. Always been such a lousy mother.
Hey. He loves you. In his own way.
James said that maybe I could go and see him when all this calms down. You think it's a bad idea?
I'm thinking it's just over the water and they know where to go looking for him if you did that.
Yeah, well, it's starting to sound like me and my son will never be together.
OK. Course seems clear.
Glad to hear it.
Oi, we're taking a big risk just being down here, you know.
Yeah, I need to say goodbye to Paddy, don't I? I owe him that much. The way things are, I might never see him again.
Just stay out at all. We're back in an hour.
Right.
Let us know if you need any help with the funeral arrangements. Thank you.
Aaron Livesy! Stay exactly where you are!
Aaron Livesy, spotted heading in your direction behind the wall pack on foot.
Message received, on my way.
950 down.
I can arrest you for obstructing a police investigation.
It was an accident. I just got back from my holiday. I was paying the taxi, sorry.
Where's he gone?
You know, our Chaz would definitely buy a drink on the ice for that.